when you're when you're hearing a lot from other people, sometimes you get lost. You don't know who you are anymore. This is my front view right now, and this is my background. Back view sasabihin ka sana. But I'm so happy to be back. And today is my last day. And being here for a few days reminded me of why the island feels like home to me and why it's hard to let it go. Like, halos 1 year ako wala and I'm still paying for my pad here. I like going back here because I feel like it reminds me of my small beginnings in a way. I got the peace and quiet I needed. The island is actually where I got to know myself outside of the opinion of other people. You know, minsan may mga lilitaw na quotes or whatever sa threads or Facebook na parang leave your home, like parang tumira ka sa lugar na walang nakakakilala sa'yo. And it wasn't really my intention when I went here. I was just really traveling around and somehow Camiguin felt like home when I arrived here after coming from Siargao and Cebu. Felt like, hi, I'm meant to stay here. So I had the impulse to learn the motorbike. Namili ako ng second-hand before na motorbike and I'm still using it. Like, I think 12 or 13 years old na yun or something. And nag-rent ako ng studio type after a week of staying here. It's so funny because to some people, they think na sobrang tapang ko to like randomly stay or spontaneously decide to stay in an island where I almost knew no one. I only knew one person when I arrived here. And to some, I was being irresponsible or I was being, like, I remember hearing this from a relative. But sabi niya, the reason I'm staying here or the reason I decided to move here is because may jowa na ako here or something. And I'm like, huh? Babae yung kilala ko dito and it's not even my jowa. And it's so funny how people see things differently. Like, to some, I look irresponsible. To some, I look strong. I look very independent. I look fun. I think the island just really helped me like myself more. Kasi when you're hearing a lot from other people, sometimes you get lost. You don't know who you are anymore. But like that 3 years of really being away from family, being away from friends, being away from people, just living my life very simply in the island. It's just so important to like be away from all the noise, whether traffic noise ng mga tao sa paligid mo, noise ng whatever noise that's unnecessary. The only noise I really want to hear is if you can hear the background, like it's the waves and all that, and the birds. It looks like I'm on social media that much, but to be honest, most of the time I just post and I'm done with it. It looks like people know so much about me, but they're only really seeing like 10%, 5% of my life online. And the reason why I'm just really documenting this, just dumping my thoughts, because I keep getting messages about how they're learning so much. And for me, like, even if it's just one person who got one thing from this random thought dumps, I'm already happy to be of help because that's also how I grew. I kept watching, I kept consuming content from other people who would talk about personal growth, self-development, and if my videos resonate to some people, to friends mostly, then I'm happy about that. Going back, it's so important to really get to know yourself outside the opinion of others. I thought I didn't like drinking just because my dad was strict. But I would try to go out, like I'm on occasional or social drinker. But I just don't really like it. I remember one friend, a good friend of mine, like invited me out for like drinks. And kinabukasan, sabi ko sa kanya, girl, wag na natin ulitin to. Girl, parang kape na lang tayo next time. Mag-cafe hopping na lang tayo instead of like bar hopping or what. But I enjoyed her company though. But yun nga, sabi ko, when you just know that too much alcohol messes me up, I only drink like 1 or 2 cocktails. Like what? Every once a quarter. I'm not really a drinker. So with that, like, you know what to say no to and what to say yes to. Like when you know yourself. When you just know yourself, like, I feel like life gets so simple. it's easy to say yes, it's easy to say no, it's easy to say next time or not for me. So yeah, I hope you find a way to get to know yourself outside the opinion of others, outside what you see on social media, outside the screen, and just really try to live life and explore, go around. And when you get to know yourself, it's important pala that you don't judge yourself. Like, oh, okay, I don't like this and it's fine. Not everyone likes this anyway. It's important that you don't judge yourself, and it's important that you support yourself towards the things that you want. Like, I like traveling pa din pala a lot. So, even when I'm taking culinary school on Saturdays, I would still find the time to go ngayon. Like, I decided to fly during the weekdays and go back before my school because I realized I enjoy flying so much. I enjoy riding the plane, I enjoy traveling, and I miss home, I miss Camiguin. As long as you don't judge yourself for being you, because I think a lot of people do that, but it's not really healthy. I always advocate of being your number one best friend, and I still want to say that up until now. You're with yourself 24/7, and you really have to hype yourself up, speak positive to yourself. I know it sounds so usual, but it's really the key to really living a good life. Anyway, maybe my food is there na. I'll go back. So, that's it. I'm happy to be back.